All right, I am here at Zoho SMZ 2025 with Ashok, and I got some questions about Notebook AI for you. First of all, Notebook AI, brand new service announced today. Can you tell me a little bit more about it and how it can help small businesses?
Okay. So the first set of problems in general small businesses faces, they need a solution which can amplify the productivity as well as reduce the workload. They are kind of looking for a one solution where it will probably help them to reduce or increase their productivity. So Notebook AI is designed in such a way to make use of the AI and LLMs to probably reduce the time in where small businesses can use the time to focus on productivity. So that is how Notebook AI is designed. So when it comes to whatever you are launched today, so what we are launching today is AI meeting notes. What AI meeting notes is in general, what you do to take notes when you are meeting. You have a pen, you have a paper, you just write it down, or you have a device, you just type it up. That is always, you may miss some points. You don't know what kind of discussion is going to happen, so you will probably not know exactly how the discussion has been discussed. So what AI meeting notes is going to help you is, it will automatically listen to your to the meeting. It gets a recording of the meeting, and it gets the transcription out of the meeting, and it neatly summarizes that particular meeting into a minutes of meeting note. So the minutes of meeting notes will give you a detailed overview of what the agenda is, who are the spokespersons in the meeting, and what is the major points discussed in that meeting, and what are the actions are taken, so that next time these are the actions we need to do. So it'll categorize the transcription into a smart minutes of meeting note. And along with that, we have introducing something called as AI mind maps. So what happens is, some people may not be very good in viewing very long notes, right? So they'll probably want to view the minutes of meeting as a how they see it in their mind. So we provide a mind map view. So you tap on the mind map view, the minutes of meeting is neatly categorized into small topics, and if you just tap on the topics, it will automatically elongate you to the next topic, and the relative topics are linked together. So these are the two things which we announced today.
Awesome. That sounds like it'll be very helpful for being able to take notes, saving some real good time. I know that I'm going to be using it a lot. You talked about mind maps. I saw stuff about speaker labels. So, and we got, and I did read something about smart tags. How accurate are these transcripts, especially like in noisy environments? And do you support any on-device processing for confidentiality?
Right now, we don't do any on-device processing for confidentiality, but we'll definitely take that as one of the inputs, and we'll add it towards. And second thing is, we do noise detection at the back end, and we'll remove the noise, so that the audio quality is much better when it given to the transcription service, and we get the transcription in a good quality.
That's great to hear. You're integrating Notebook with Bigin and deeper with CRM. Paint a simple scenario where a two-person shop saves real-time meeting notes. For example, like meeting notes instantly enriching a deal record or something like that.
Okay, so take this example. So in general, CRM is a place where you store the details of your customers or contacts. And now you have a customer who's probably willing to buy some of your solutions or products. So you need to call that particular customer. So CRM has an inbuilt telephony system where you can make a call to that particular person. So once you make a call to that particular person through CRM telephony system like Zoho Voice, or probably some other telephony system you use, so what Notebook does is, it gets the recording. Once the call is done, it gets the recording of that particular meeting, and it automatically creates the minutes of meeting, mind map, and everything for you, and it attaches to that record inside the CRM itself. So once you open the CRM and open that contact at a later point of time, you can see the audio as well as the minutes of meeting and whatever you have discussed in a clean slate.
That's
And
also
it is also there with Bigin, and we are trying to integrate with Zoho Meeting and Zoho Click as well.
nice. I could also see that potentially helping, like if it was a he said she said situation. It's like, oh no, I ordered this. No, you ordered this. I got a recording already on my CRM. It's right there. It's under your name.
Yes.
So, how do AI mind maps and AI generated smart tags cut search time for SMBs without dedicating knowledge managers? And can admins standardize tags, templates, and naming conventions across teams?
Yes. So what one thing admins can do is create a lot of templates for their teams, and they can put it in the admin template section, and users can use the template to create notes for them for their team or something. And second thing is the smart tags and the smart mind map helps the users to reduce the search, because these are generated based on the content which is there in the note. For example, if we both are in this audio call or a meeting, when it is recorded, and you may add a few tags, but the AI will contextually get the tags from the content and add it to your note. And when you search for that particular term, it automatically pops up, so thereby it reduces the search term a lot. And when it comes to mind maps, the data itself is populated in a way where it is easily categorized into how you're visualizing the data in your mind. So that way it also reduces the time, so that you don't want to probably go tap on the search, type in the words, and then see the note, and then probably go into deeper into the note to the section where you want to see.
Awesome. All right. Notebook integrates with Zoho CRM, Bigin, projects, and mail. What does a day in the life look like for a sales or service rep? Can notes and whiteboard snapshots sync bi-directly to deals slash contacts while respecting record level permissions?
Exactly. If you take any salesperson's life cycle, notes is one of the very important element. Whatever you discuss with that particular customer, or whatever you want to probably discuss with that particular customer, or share the information about that particular person to your peer, everything you actually write it in a note. And imagine you have a section where it neatly summarizes all your notes, whatever you have written to that particular customer, so that the next time when you probably meet the customer or you are on a call with that customer, it will obviously help you to understand what you have already spoken, so what you have to speak about. So that is one. Notes is always an important aspect of in any product, for that matter. Even it is a click, click or Slack like messages, you have a conversation with your teammates or friends, and then you want to have a summarize of that, then the notes will be helpful. So you always summarize and keep it in a note and put it there. So notes is something which is very essential part of any software, any business software. And when it becomes a collaborative note, that is much more than just the note taking. You are brainstorming ideas. For example, if you take that whiteboard, it is not just taking notes, you are brainstorming the idea with your peers. So that, for example, if it's a small feature or something, you and the developer and the product marketing team, or the product manager and the product marketing team, they are going to discuss together on how they are going to take it to the go to market strategy. That is one discussion which they can have in the whiteboard with some neat diagrams. The whiteboard also has an option to have a video call, so you can place a video call and inside a whiteboard, and you can start brainstorming. So this reduces increases the productivity, reduces the time probably to about the brainstorming that idea and kind of stuff.
All right. So on the privacy and compliance sides of things, how long are audio transcripts retained, and can small businesses opt out of model training, or does it actually? Do you use past data, past audio for model training? And can small businesses set like retention time policies, or and also like well, let's just keep it at that point.
I'd say when it comes to privacy, Zoho is always on the top. We always give too much importance to privacy and security. So in that angle, the transcription service is built by Zoho. So we don't give the audio data to any third party to do the transcription. It is done by the Zoho's transcription service in itself. Second thing is, even the mind maps and the smart meeting notes, everything is generated using Zoho's LLM. So once again, the data is not given to any third party, which means that the data is always within Zoho and within your container. Only you can access your data. Even Zoho cannot access your data. That is one. Second thing is, we have provided an option to delete the transcription. If you feel that no, this part of transcription should not be stored in our service, then you can have an option to delete the transcription. So these are the two things which we have provided for as far as transcription is concerned. Since it is a Zoho provided service, the transcription, you don't need to worry about am I sending a data to third party, do I want to store this data in itself, because anyway it is Zoho. Already you are storing the data in Zoho, your main audio notes in Zoho. You don't need to worry about whether I need to store it in Zoho, because everything is within Zoho. It is not leaving Zoho at all.
All right, that sounds perfect. All right, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming on and talking about Notebook AI. Where can people go to learn more about Notebook AI?
So you can always visit zoho.com/notebook or zoho.com/notebook AI to probably know more about Notebook AI. And Notebook AI is not just about these two things. We have a lot of things in Notebook AI, like for example, the generative AI part, which is kind of very important for a note-taking aspect, because note-taking is viewed in two concepts. One is creating content, the other is viewing content. So when it comes to creating content, this generative AI part in Notebook AI can help you to create new contents. It can help you to curate your contents. For example, you can ask Notebook AI to change the tone of a content, probably correct the grammars, correct the English, probably make it better. So all those kind of generative AI concepts is also there, and transcription, translation, and handwriting recognition. So there is a huge amount of things are packed into the Notebook AI. So you can always visit zoho.com/notebook AI, zoho.com/notebook to know more about it.
All right, thank you so much.